This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We come to you regularly with short business episodes, short private equity episodes, interviews with business and private equity leaders, and sometimes body of life episodes. And this is one of those. Today's concept is 10 concepts to live by and to think about. And it comes from a variety of different recent readings and podcasts and discussions. And we'll see how people like this. The first one is change it, leave it, or accept it. And that's to any life situation. Change the situation, leave the situation, or believe that you can accept the situation you're in. The second concept is a business mantra, and it's this concept of, again, double down, stay the course, or abandon the concept. And that's the concept we constantly watch. It comes like Amazon. They decide where to double down, where to just stay the course, and where to get out of the business. And I think that's so important to be able to do that regularly with the different business lines you have in a business. The third concept, again, this is a body life concept, is this concept of staying calm and high energy, being calm and well-tempered, anti-energy and aggressive and taking care of things. And we think about more meditation, more calm, moderating coffee, but trying to also maintain great high energy. The fourth concept, a Bill Gates concept, save like a pessimist, make sure you're constantly saving, but also invest like an optimist. Look at ways to invest like an optimist. So put away what you need to put away for safety, but then invest aggressively, but intelligently, and really think about how you're going to invest. Fifth concept, and this is one for aging athletes, aging people like all of us, don't let the old man in. This means never slow down so much that you get to a spot where it's very hard to recover from it. It's a Peter Attia concept. It's a concept by other people as well. And I just love the concept. I think we're now on number 6. And this is another Peter Attia concept shared with me by the CEO of Northwestern Healthcare, Dr. Howard Chrisman. And this is the concept of exercise today like you want to still be exercising like you're in your 80s. And what this means is, you can run marathons, but don't run marathons if you think they're going to beat up your body so much that it's going to make it very hard to do things you want to do in your 80s. And so live today, exercise today, live with the balance you want so you can really excel later on as well. The seventh concept is a Charlie Munger concept, 3 core investment concepts. And he evaluates investments, and I love this in the Charlie Munger Almanac. Quickly decide what you're not interested in doing, you don't want to do. Second, evaluate deeply those things that you are interested in. And then when you are interested in them and deeply agreeing with them, then you want to invest very aggressively with them when ready. And it's really true for many aspects of life, not just investing. The 8th concept we're looking at today is, this comes from a podcast we did recently with a brilliant leader, Kimberly King. Practice law, then your profession. Or whatever your profession is, practice your professional law, then practice leadership. And I think that is a really important concept, that whatever business you're in, you first do the tasks, you first do the professional practice, then you become a leader. I mean, I had a chance to visit yesterday with Jackie Rosen, senator from Nevada. It just fascinating to watch her. She was in the software business. She was president of a religious institution. Now she's a U.S. senator. But she first practiced her business. Then she sort of practiced leadership and grew into leadership. And I think that concept applies to so many things. 9th concept, or 10th, I'm not sure which we're on now, is really understanding the business and the landscape you're operating in whatever profession you're in. Whatever you're doing, the more you can understand how to connect the dots, how the different dots to each other, the far better off you are. A couple other concepts today. First, if you want a free copy of our upcoming book, The Entrepreneur's Edge, a free advanced reader copy, please text me at 773-766-5322, and happy to send that to you, or email me to sbecker@beckerstrategygroup.com, and happy to send you a copy of that book. The next concept we think about often is a concept of injuries, not illnesses. If you're fortunate to be injured, thank your lucky stars that you've got an injury that may be recoverable from versus an illness that is not going away. So whenever I'm injured, and I've had a couple injuries and surgeries this year, I am just so thankful that I'm injured versus ill. And I got to look at it so gratefully that in the big scheme of things, we're okay. The last concept is, what is one more thing I could do to improve? That's today's concept. What's one more thing I could do to make today a better day, to improve what I'm doing, to be better at what I'm doing? Again, thank you so much for listening to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. I am so thankful to so many people. Today, Chanel Bunger, our wonderful producer, but so many people that are helpful every day. Thank you so much. Text anytime, 773-766-5322. Also, feel free at any time. Copy of the book, an advanced copy of The Entrepreneur's Edge. It's a second edition of this book. It's always a work in process, but love your thoughts. Love you to enjoy it. Free copy. They go on sale in September, but text me or email me. Happy to send. Thank you so much.